Trucks play an important role in the construction industry. They move a variety of construction materials to and from the job site, ranging from rocks to soil to hot asphalt. Trucks are hauling units that offer relatively lower hauling costs with higher travel speeds. The method of dumping the load, along with type of frame, define the type of truck for the job. Rear dump, side dump, and bottom dump are available depending upon materials and job factors. Rigid frame or articulated frames are suitable for certain job sites, whether they require travel on pavement or off-road travel on compact soil. Rigid frame rear dump trucks are suitable for hauling a variety of materials. They have higher haul and return speeds than larger off-road trucks, and there is less impact on production if one breaks down. On-road truck capacities range from 12 to 15 cubic yards because of the highway load limits. Here, highway restrictions and large rocks from excavating the hillside are limiting the payload. Off-road trucks are used for larger hauling operations in softer ground conditions. They are also designated as off-road trucks because their size and weight are greater than that permitted on public highways. Off-road trucks are used for hauling materials in quarries and on larger projects involving the movement of substantial amounts of earth and rock. Typical capacities range from 30 to 50 cubic yards, with some larger units exceed 250 cubic yards. Some models come equipped with a V-shaped bottom to reduce the shock of loading and to help center the load. Lower sides and longer, wider bodies are a better target for the excavator operator. Articulated dump trucks are specifically designed to operate through softer material and in rougher terrain where a rigid frame truck would have difficulty maneuvering. An articulated joint and oscillating ring between the tractor and dump body enable all of the truck's wheels to maintain contact with the ground. The articulation, all-wheel drive, high clearance, and low-pressure tires combine to produce a truck capable of moving through soft or sticky ground. These dump trucks have a smaller capacity of 30 cubic yards and top speeds of 35 miles per hour since the frame and drivetrain are engineered for lower speeds. Truck production is typically measured in tons or cubic yards of material moved per hour. Highway load restrictions and truck weight capacity limit the load that a unit can haul, and the number of trips completed per hour is a function of load, haul, dump, and return time. Heaped capacity is the volume of material that is hauled when the load is heaped above the sides. Actual heaped capacity will vary with the material that is being hauled. Balancing the capacity of hauling units with the excavator bucket size and production is important. Matched capacities yield maximum loading efficiency and reduced costs. When loading with hydraulic hose, shovels, or loaders, you should use haul units whose cargo body volume is balanced with the excavator bucket volume. A rule of thumb is about 4 to 5 buckets to fill a truck. Sometimes job conditions will dictate that a lesser number of bucket loads be placed on the truck, such as climbing steep grades or short loading when trucks begin to become bunched. The goal is to keep the hauling units moving at rated loads, allowing time for the loading equipment to dress the load site, fill the bucket, and be ready to load the next truck. If a single loader is constantly used, it presents a risk to job production if a mechanical failure were to occur. A delay of a single truck has a lesser impact on production. If there are not enough trucks, there will be a drop in production, but an excessive number can cause bunching. Safety is a primary concern on any project. The close interaction of loading equipment and trucks requires constant awareness to safety. Forward-only movement of the truck in the load area is desired since it is safer and reduces overall truck cycle time by eliminating backing. When possible, use a single loading lane and adjust as the operation continues. If backing is required, a tight V-pattern layout should be planned, like this project on a narrow side slope.
And it does take good angle of a truck driver to back in where it's easier for us to load too, that he doesn't cramp it too far that he will tip over if he runs over a large rock or anything.
The loader must be able to physically reach the dumping point over the truck box. A large load target enables faster loading. Wider buckets, though, may make it difficult to load or dump material too close to the end of the box and create an undesirable weight distribution on the rear axle. Dumping times varies by project and can range from a half minute to over 5 minutes. Asphalt paving typically requires several minutes to discharge the load into a paver hopper. Dumping earth requires time to brake to a stop, back up, dump, and exit the dump area. Selecting proper tire sizes and maintaining correct air pressure will reduce rolling resistance and increase fuel mileage. Well-compacted haul roads can reduce resistance and speed up cycle times. Large diameter, low-pressure tires reduce rolling resistance by spreading the weight over a greater contact area and minimizing tire penetration depth. Rapid tire wear can be traced to constant overload, excessive speed, incorrect tire inflation, or poorly maintained haul roads. Trucks are a primary hauling unit on most jobs. They can operate on-road, off-road, up steep grades, and over any haul road for where the surface is firm and smooth.